I'd like to think that I could probably mix it with a few of the amateurs once I got a bit of practice and a bit of time into it, but knowing how consistent and how much time they've put in, obviously there's still a lot of work to do. But certainly I think distance-wise I certainly can match it. My putting is certainly up there, but there's obviously a few differences with a short game and making sure I'm a bit more precise with irons and stuff like that.
I love trying to drive as long as I can, as probably most golfers do. But then I love the chip in from about an 8 iron down to a pitching wedge. It's probably my strength, and steady around putting. The closer chips around the green I always find the hardest.
I think probably the big thing here for in Australia is we play in a lot of wind, and that's a common playing condition. And this aerodynamics on this golf ball is phenomenal, and that really comes to a fore when it's windy. And we often hear better players say it's really noticeable how stable the ball is in the wind.
I like the ball, the feel around the greens, because that's the strength of my game. There's certainly a little bit more reception around the greens with the spin on the ball, which I found really good as well.
The performance so far has been amazing. The ball speed is phenomenal. Around the green control is great as well. It's a fantastic product, and it's all new, not just the name. The core is a different material, the mantle different, the cover material is different, the aero package on the outside for better stability in the wind is new.
Probably the best way to describe my golf would be to just get out there. I mean, I love driving. Not real great around the greens. Putting's steady. Love getting off the tee though. That's a lot of fun.
It's all about they get the long game. It's all about the short game. So the putting is the one. I've got to learn how to read the putts.
There's 3 models, but the gold box is sort of that golfer that is looking for performance out of their golf ball. So regardless of handicap, if you want great distance and obviously really good greenside control would be a really strong option.
I'm a good driver when I drive it. I think that's a strength. And when my putting's on, I drain them from a long way.
Someone like me being an amateur golfer, any bit of help that I can get to get some different range or to go a lot straighter. So I used to sort of spray them a fair bit, but today going dead straight, which I'm very pleased about.
In addition to that, we have the Chrome Tour X, which is a slightly higher spinning model that would typically suit a really hard hitter, would be the general rule. And then we have the Chrome Soft, which is more of your performance golf ball for the club member golfer.
And when you play with the pros on obviously the golf days, I don't know how they do it, but they're like, that's all the way out here, 2 cups. I'm hitting it that way. So they do help, so I've got to be able to read a little bit more.
Definitely use some computer learning around the dimples and the aerodynamics, but building golf balls is a little different than clubs. It's a bit more trial and error, and we have a test centre in Carlsbad with a dedicated R&D team that work really hard on coming up the right formulas to give the maximum performance. And yeah, we're super excited about the new Chrome Tour.